You can hear someone using a tool outside. Today's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, but the plan is to try and get farther. We are now further than the last playthrough I started, which is good. Oh, this must be the plaza. Plaza. Okay, it's a plaza. It's a plaza. It's a plaza. Got it. Got it. It's a plaza. It's a plaza for plaza. Go rest. What are we at, by the way, for money? Broke. Last time, I was trying to figure out where this underground place is. So S is 10%. T is 5%. Alright. Oh, there's a side quest here? Hey, girl. I forgot to turn the sound on, my bad.
How's this?
What did we
Great!
give?
Yes.
Hey! Ah? Good.
Really? What?
Yes!
Yes, Captain!
All right.
What?
What?
Huh?
Here we go!
Yes. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I can't tell if this is where I gotta go. Might be Aiden Lake.
We've reached our destination.
Wait, actually? I guess maybe this is where we're supposed to go, I guess. Indubitably, yes.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these ruins around here? It seems like a missed opportunity.
Most likely because it would be inefficient for harvesting astral energy. That's what dictates the current positions of each realm's capital.
Plus, Renans are averse to using anything that belonged to the Danans.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
This is what we were asked to get, wasn't it?
I can't wait to start making our meal.
Ooh, we having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
Starting to think this isn't where I have to be.
Go no further!
You're mine!
Glacial spear.
You're
Here's
finished!
evil.
I'm on!
Captain,
Rising strike!
Hit!
Four!
Here's
Infernal
another.
turret!
One left! It's a duel of the arts!
Take this! No escape! Ready? You got flyers!
I've got this, Captain! Let a marksman handle it!
The enemy wields all yours!
Not on my watch!
Sonic thrust!
My astral energy! More where that came from!
Explosive
Air
ray!
thrust! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger.
I don't think this is actually where I'm supposed to be. West of Nias. I guess I have what I need for this side quest.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
It's really bad.
What?
I don't believe that. All right? No.
Sure.
Really now. Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Vitamin smoothie.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
That's pretty west. We'll see where that takes us. Aiden didn't really
Looks
have
like we made it here in one piece.
Bam, bam. You know, whenever my controller starts acting up, I think it's just because of the battery level. I haven't had any issues and it's been fully
No choice. Take this.
Glacial
Throw
Spear,
this
this
one's
one's
all
mine!
mine. Not today.
Talon Hurricane!
Double Demon Sight.
Airborne Beast! My special! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Radiant Spear!
We got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Now!
All you in an instant. Impact Claw.
Dance in the wind! It's over! Back
Take
to
this.
you!
Swallow dance.
I'll be saving this one!
Rising. Try this.
Raging Ray! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
kind of going uphill though into a mountainous area, and we're supposed to be. Well, I don't get it. We're supposed to be underground. Whoops, underground in a dock area. This won't be leading into an underground dock area. It is west, but like 2 areas away from, or like an area away from Mia's. It's not exactly west of Mia's. Well, I'm kind of curious what this place is. Mount Diara. Nope, definitely not it. Pretty sure this is not it. But I'm gonna follow it just to see. What the heck is this place?
What's that big tower over there?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Okay, that makes sense. Can't go that way. What if it's just this way?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
You could argue that's still west of Mia's.
I think
Okay, now we gotta go all the way down.
Hoodle senses an owl around here.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. Must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Ice cream! Ah!
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
I kind of feel like this is kind of the right way
It's
though.
on!
Lightning condensed!
No escape!
I'll smash you!
Thunderblade!
Severing wind!
Glacial
You're
spear!
on!
Pierce eagle!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm not so good with airborne targets. This one's
Flying
mine!
free!
What can you do?
Still!
Sion, can you take care of that?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning condemned! Radiant
You're mine!
Eat this!
You're finished!
Now!
Rising goodwill!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
5,000 damage.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Sion.
Yeah, this kind of seems like the right way.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
What I want to do is just go ahead and save. See where this takes us. Hidden Wharf. Here we go. This is exactly where we need to be.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Yeah, it does. Yep. Perfect.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
First, let me loot. Heavy tree. Wait. Thought I would have something to loot there, but I guess not. Alright, let's go see what's going on with this boat here. It hasn't left, which means she's still around somewhere.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind.
Of course.
We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Yeah.
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Already disbanded.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
First, let's talk with Law.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Your turn.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in MochaMassiah was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in MochaMassiah hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in MochaMassiah. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of MochaMassiah, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us, but nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in MochaMassiah.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of MochaMassiah are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?